Okay, dear students, is it PPT is visible, audible or not? Okay, thank you, dear students. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Okay, bonding is the topic to be covered today in the chapter 6, that is branch and bond, in our subject design and analysis of algorithms. Now see what are the topics covered in the previous class. Branch and bound, basic concepts and ideas, the method or the technique of branch and bound, least cost sets, LC sets, the 15 puzzle as an example problem, the 15 puzzle as an example problem, control abstraction for least cost sets and the algorithm of LC sets. Now our topic is bounding. So remaining topics are FIFO branch and bound, LC branch and bound, 01 knapsack problem, FIFO branch and bound solution, traveling salesperson problem. Now see what is a introduction to branch and bound and branching function and bounding function and about bounding. Okay, branch and bound. Branch and bound, also called B&B or BNB, is an algorithm design technique for discrete and combinatorial optimization problems, as well as the mathematical optimization. So for the optimization problems, we can go for branch and bound design techniques. Greedy algorithm is also a branch is also a optimization algorithm. So a branch and bound algorithm consists of a systematic enumeration of candidate solutions by means of a state space search. What is a state space search? That is a we are using here state space tree. State space tree. Okay. In that each node is in a state space. Each node is in a state space. Okay. So we are using a tree that is a state space set tree. In that we can consider each node. So each node is a part of the solution. So we are giving the enumeration of candidate solutions by means of a state space set. The set of the set of candidate solutions is thought of as forming a rooted tree with the full set at the root. At the root, we are taking the full set. The algorithm explores branches of this tree. For the state space tree, the algorithm explores the branches, so which represent subsets of the solution set. Each branch gives the subsets for the solution set. So before enumerating the candidate solutions of a branch, the branch is checked. The branch is checked against upper and lower estimated bounds on the optimal solution. So we are using the upper bound and the lower bound on the on the optimal solution. We have the upper bound and lower estimated bounds on the optimal solution and is discarded if it cannot produce a better solution than the best one found so far by the algorithm. So if the solution which you got is not the better solution than the best one, then you can discard that particular one. See, we have the upper bound and lower bound. In between that only our solution value should be there. So what is a branching function and a bounding function in a branch and bound solution, in a branch and bound technique? So it has a branching function which can be a depth first set, breadth first set, or based on bounding function. We have the branching functions. Maybe you can implement BFS or you can implement DFS, depth first set. Okay. It has a second point is it has a bounding function which goes far beyond the feasibility test as a mean to prove efficiently the search tree. So it has a bounding function. We are using some bounding function. Bounding means there is some value. If it exceeds that particular value, that particular solution is not considered. So which goes far beyond the feasibility test as a mean to prove as a mean to prune efficiently the search tree. So branch and bound refers to all state space search methods in which all children of the E node are generated before any other live node becomes the E node. So in branch and bound, what we are doing, all state space search methods. State space search means that is a tree, solution tree. To find the solution, we are constructing a tree. Okay, that is a state space. We have intermediate nodes, root node, leaf nodes like this. So state space search methods, all state space search methods, in which all children of the E node are generated. So children are generated for the E node before generating the children for other E node. So E node is generated, expanded. Okay, need to expand to get the children. So for that particular E node, we are expanding. That means children are created, generated before considering another E node. So what is a lower bound? Lower bounding, an algorithm is available to calculate a lower bound on the cost of any solution in a given subset. So lower bound calculate చేయడానికి algorithm is given. So each node X in a search tree is associated with a cost of C of X. Suppose in the search tree, in the state space search tree, we are having nodes. Okay, consider any node X. X is any node in the tree. Then the cost of estimated cost of that particular node X in the tree is C cap of X. So C cap is the estimation of estimated cost of that particular node X to reach the solution node. So C means the cost of reaching the current node X of E node from root plus the cost of reaching an answer node from X. So X is the E node, that is the intermediate node. So what is the cost of reaching that particular intermediate node? For example, if it is the intermediate node from the root, what is the cost? Next, what is the cost to reach the solution node from the present node X? Now consider both the costs, add both the costs to get the cost of that particular node. So cost C cap is equals to g of x plus h of x. In some textbooks, it is given as f of x plus g of x. Okay, both are same. Now see the topic, today's topic, bounding. So bound is placed for each node's value. Okay, we have lower bound and upper bound. The solution should be in between that, lower and upper. Should not exceed the upper bound or should not be below the lower bound. So a branch and bound method searches a state space tree using any search mechanism in which all the children of the E node are generated before another node becomes the E node. So what is the branch and bound? In this method, we are searching the state space tree. Okay, we are using some technique of search mechanism. What are the search mechanisms we have? What are the searching mechanisms we are using in branch and bound, breadth first search, depth first search, and LC cost search, least cost search. We assume that each answer node X, X is the node X. For this answer node has a cost C of X associated with it, and that a minimum cost answer node is to be found. We need to find the minimum cost answer node. ఏది తక్కువ అవుతుంది కాస్ట్. సో 3 కామన్ సెర్చ్ స్ట్రాటజీస్ ఆర్ FIFO, LIFO, and LC. FIFO means first in first out type. LIFO means last in first out type, last in first out search. So last in first out ante stack, first in first out ante queue, and LC means least cost search method. So the three search methods differ only in the selection rule used to obtain the next node, to find the next node, to explore that particular node, and to create the children, that is next node. What is the selection rule used? Based on that, these three methods differ. For example, we have FIFO, first in first out type, Q type; LIFO, last in first out type; LC, least cost method. So these are the three methods that differ only in the selection of E node. A good bounding helps to prune efficiently the tree. We can prune the tree, we can cut the tree, okay, by using the bounding function. If does not lead to a solution, then what is the use of that particular solution, or what is the use of that particular path? So feasible solution are the solution in between the bounds, that is lower bound and upper bound. It should reach, it should go. Okay, a good bounding helps to prune efficiently the tree. Prune, cut చేయాలి, leading to a faster exploration of the solution space. సో అన్నెసరీ పాత్స్ లేదా నోడ్స్ని మనం బౌండింగ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఉపయోగించి ఇలా కట్ చేయడం అంటే ఏంటి, అక్కడతో ఆపేస్తాం, కిల్ చేసేస్తాం ఆ పాత్ని, ఇంక వెళ్ళాం ఆ పాత్లోకి ఇంక వెళ్ళాం. అలా వెళ్ళకుండా కొన్ని పాత్స్ని కనుక బౌండింగ్ ఫంక్షన్ ఉపయోగించి మనం కట్ చేసుకుంటూ పోతే మనకి ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడం, అంటే మిగతా పాత్స్లో ఆన్సర్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయడం ఫాస్ట్గా జరుగుతుంది. సో బౌండింగ్ ఆన్ ఏ సొల్యూషన్. Bounding on a solution. A bound on a node is a guarantee that any solution obtained from expanding the node will be. So after expanding the node, you will get the solution. Okay, that particular solution, when you can say greater than some number lower bound or less than some number upper bound. So we have the two bounds for each node solution. So one is lower bound, other one is upper bound. So our solution should be in between lower bound and upper bound. అంటే ఏంటి, లోయర్ బౌండ్ కంటే తక్కువ ఉండకూడదు, అప్పర్ బౌండ్ కంటే ఎక్కువ ఉండకూడదు. మన సొల్యూషన్ ఎప్పుడు కూడా లోయర్ బౌండ్కి అప్పర్ బౌండ్కి మధ్యలో ఉండాలి. సో దట్ బౌండ్ ఈజ్ నీడెడ్. బౌండ్ అనే నోడ్ is a guarantee that any solution obtained from expanding the node will be greater than some number lower bound or less than some number upper bound. Okay, if we are looking for a maximal optional optimal knapsack problem, then we need an upper bound. Why we need upper bound? Since we are going for maximal optimal knapsack problem. So maximal value, that means in a bag you are placing the items, maximum number of items should give the maximum profit. But it should not exceed the capacity of the bag. So in that case we need an upper bound. For example, if the best solution we have found so far has a profit of 12, profit is 12, and the upper bound on a node is 10, but the upper bound is only 10 at that particular node, then there is no point in expanding the node, no use. The node cannot lead to anything better than a 10. Since the upper bound is 10, so your solution should not value should not exceed 12. That is why should not exceed 10. But here the solution costs 12. So about 10 upper bound. So it will not be considered. The node cannot lead to anything better than a 10. So bounding, we could either perform a depth first search or a breadth first search. Without bounding, if there is no bounding, it did not matter which one we use, because we had to expand the entire tree to find the optimal solution. అంటే బౌండింగ్ అనేది వాల్యూ, అంటే అప్పర్ బౌండ్ లోయర్ బౌండ్, ఇలా బౌండింగ్ అనేది లేకపోతే మనం ఏ రకమైన సెట్ చేసినా పెద్ద డిఫరెన్స్ ఏమి ఉండదు. నాట్ సో మ్యాటర్, యూ కెన్ గో ఫర్ డెప్త్ ఫస్ట్ సెర్చ్ ఆర్ యూ కెన్ గో ఫర్ బ్రెడ్త్ ఫస్ట్ సెర్చ్. ఇట్ డస్ నాట్ ఏ మ్యాటర్ ఇఫ్ దేర్ ఇస్ నో బౌండింగ్. బౌండింగ్ లేకపోతే, ఎందుకంటే మన ఆప్టిమల్ సొల్యూషన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేద్దాం అనుకుంటున్నాం. డస్ ఇట్ మ్యాటర్ విత్ బౌండింగ్? సపోజ్ బౌండింగ్ మనం ఎప్పుడైతే కన్సిడర్ చేసామో అప్పుడు డెప్త్ ఫస్ట్ సెర్చ్ అలాగే బ్రెడ్త్ ఫస్ట్ సెర్చ్ డిఫరెన్స్ ఉందా లేదా? సో థింక్ అబౌట్ వెన్ యూ కెన్ ప్రూవ్ వయా బౌండింగ్. సో దేర్ ఇస్ ఏ సమ్ డిఫరెన్స్. ఓకే, we prune, we cut the tree, solution space, state space tree at a particular branch, particular subset. So we prune via bounding when current best solution cost greater than or equal to node bound. Node bound కంటే ఎక్కువ అవునా కాదా కరెంట్ బెస్ట్ సొల్యూషన్ కాస్ట్? నోడ్ బౌండ్ కంటే ఎక్కువ అనుకున్నాం. We prune via bounding when current best solution cost greater than or equal to node bound. This tells us, ఇదేం చెప్తోంది? that we get more pruning, more cutting is needed. If current best solution is high, current best solution is higher than the bounding value and the node bound is low, if it is low. So we want to find a high solution quickly and we want the highest possible upper bound. One has to factor in the extra computation cost of computing, extra computation cost. Higher upper bounds via the expected pruning savings. We are saying enumeration of candidate solutions. What is enumeration in a search tree, in a state space search tree? What is enumeration? What is the meaning of the word enumeration? What is the meaning of word enumeration? So according to our dictionary, the meaning of enumeration is the action of mentioning a number of things one by one. So the complete enumeration of all possible the complete enumeration of all possible states. So when you want to find a solution to a problem, there are different states. Okay, just like in our finite automata, we have initial state, final state. In between that, we have the intermediate states in the solution space. So for any problem, we have the initial state, we have the goal state, and we have the intermediate states to reach your solution. In generating the solution, there are some states. Okay, we need to move from initial state to goal state. So in this case, enumeration enumeration means listing out of the all the states. See, in this diagram, we have state space search tree, state space search tree. See, we have child nodes here, child nodes. Again, we have level 1, level 2, level by level. We are giving the numbers. So each node is a partial solution. That is a part of the solution space. Each node you can consider as a partial solution. See, entire tree with solutions is a solution space, state space. When you can say intermediate nodes or summer nodes, after that you have expanded. That is a partial solution. You have not reached the complete solution. Now, what is a cost function? See, always we are assigning the cost to each node in the state space tree. So, what is a cost function? That is estimated cost we are taking. Okay, exact cost is a difficult one. We are finding the estimated cost. So a cost function C such that C of x less than C of x is used to provide lower bounds on solutions obtainable from node x. So here C of x means that is a C cap of x. C cap of x. What is C cap of x? That is the estimated cost at that particular node to reach your solution, to find your solution. So such that C cap of x less than or equal to cost C of x is used to provide lower bounds on the solutions obtainable from any node x. So this is a, what is this one? C cap of x, that is the estimated cost, or that is the lower bound. Okay, lower bounds on solutions obtainable from any node x. If upper is an upper bound on the cost of a minimum cost solution, then all live nodes x with C of x greater than C of x greater than upper value. The starting value for upper can be obtained by some heuristic or can be set to infinity. So what is the starting value of upper bound? Starting value of upper bound. That is infinity. We can take. Or by some heuristic um, application of some heuristic function, we can find the upper bound of a node. Here upper means the cost. High. See, we have the upper bound and lower bound. Both are costs. Upper bound cost, lower bound cost. So the solution node cost should be in between that. If it exceeds upper bound, not considered. If it is below lower bound, also that particular path is not considered. So upper is not less than the cost of a minimum cost answer node. As long as the initial value for upper is not less than the cost of a minimum cost answer node, the above rules to kill live nodes will not result in the killing of a live node that can reach a minimum cost answer node. Each time a new answer node is found, the value of upper can be updated. So we need to update the upper value of the node. Here upper value of the node, what you will do? Upper value of the node. Initially it is infinity. Now you can update. Okay. So used for optimization problems. So already you know greedy method is a problem solving optimization problems to find an optimal solution. So branch and bound also used for optimization problems. ఆప్టిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లం అంటే ఏంటి? ఏదైనా ఒక ప్రాబ్లం సొల్యూషన్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేసేటప్పుడు మ్యాక్సిమం వాల్యూ తీసుకోవాలా, మ్యాక్సిమైజ్ చేయాలా, లేకపోతే మినిమైజ్ చేయాలా? ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ఫంక్షన్ అంటే మ్యాక్సిమం ప్రాఫిట్ తీసుకోవాలా, లేకపోతే మ్యాక్సిమం లేదా లోయర్ రిస్క్ తీసుకోవాలా, అలాగనమాట. సో minimization optimization problems where we deal directly only with minimization problems. So a maximization problem మనం minimization problemsకి మనం ఇది బ్రాంచ్ అండ్ బౌండ్ మనం ఉపయోగిస్తున్నాం ఆప్టిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ మినిమైజ్ చేసేటప్పుడు. సో మ్యాక్సిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లం కావాలంటే ఎలాగా? వాట్ అబౌట్ మ్యాక్సిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లం? A maximization problem is easily converted to a minimization problem. సో మ్యాక్సిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ని మనం మినిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లం కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఎలా కన్వర్ట్ చేస్తాం? బై చేంజింగ్ ద సైన్ ఆఫ్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ఫంక్షన్. ఆబ్జెక్టివ్ ఫంక్షన్ యొక్క సైన్ చేంజ్ చేయడం ద్వారా మనం ఈ మ్యాక్సిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ని మినిమైజేషన్ ప్రాబ్లం కింద కన్వర్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. సో ఫార్ములేట్ ద సెర్చ్. To formulate the search for an optimal solution for a least cost answer node in a state space tree, it is necessary to define the cost function C. C అనేది cost function, such that C of x is minimum for all nodes representing an optimal solution. C of x is the minimum. The easiest way to do this is to use the objective function itself for the C, cost function. So feasible, infeasible, partial solutions. Feasible solution, infeasible solution, and partial solutions. For nodes representing feasible solutions మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడు C of x is the value of the objective function for that feasible solution. ఆ feasible solution కి C of x value is the objective function. For nodes representing infeasible solution, C of x is equal to infinity. So cost of that particular node is infinity. At that particular node is infinity. That is infeasible solution. For nodes representing partial solutions, that means we have not developed the entire state space tree. Only some nodes are developed. That is a partial solution you have got at a particular node. C of x is the cost of the minimum cost node in the subtree with root x. Since C of x is generally hard to compute. Suppose you want to calculate C of x. It is a hard one, difficult one to calculate C of x. So the branch and bound algorithm will use an estimate C cap of x. C cap of x is the estimate. Just we are estimating the cost. Branch and bound algorithm estimate So branch and bound algorithm will use an estimate C cap of x such that C cap of x should be less than or equal to C of x for all x. So what is C cap of x? The estimated cost of reaching the solution node. That should be less than or equal to the actual cost of that particular node. So example is considered for this problem, bounding cases. An example optimization problem is consider job sequencing W Hence, read lines problem, deadlines problem. We generalize this problem, allow jobs with the different processing times. So, in job sequencing with the deadlines problem, as an example, we can say. So, different processing times are there for the jobs. So, we are given n jobs and a single processor. So, each job I it has associated with it a three tuple PI, DI, TI. Here TI means time, DI means okay deadline, PI means penalty. If the job is not completed within the stipulated time before the deadline, then the penalty will be done on the then the penalty is there. Okay, so J naught requires TI units job requires TI units of processing time. Job I means it needs TI units of time. If its processing is not completed by the within deadline DI, then the penalty PI is incurred. We are incurring the penalty PI. The objective is to select a subset J of the n jobs of the n jobs such that all jobs in J can be completed by their deadlines. All the jobs should be completed by their deadlines. Hence, a penalty can be incurred only on those jobs not in J. J is the subset of set of jobs. Suppose set of jobs are 1, 2, 3, 4. Job 1, job 2, job 3, job 4. Then we are taking subset of jobs. When you take the subset of jobs, that is a J, which consists of all the jobs completed within their deadlines. So, other sets contain the jobs with penalty. Okay, that should be such that the penalty incurred is minimum. Here, the subset of J should be such that the penalty incurred is minimum among all possible subsets of J. So, such a J is a optimal one. So penalty should be minimum. That is required. That is important. Okay. Okay. This is about bounding topic in our subject. Branch and bound technique. Bound is by placing the bound on the value of the solution node or the answer node. You can control the sets, or you can prune or cut the sum of the subsets or sum of the subtrees so that unnecessary sets will not be done. We can do the sets only on the paths which are most promising. Okay, any questions? Send a message. Okay, thank you, dear students. The class is completed. Thank you, one and all. Okay, we can close the section. If you have any doubts, send the message in the chat box.